Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love, y'all. Listen. Okay. Today has been a day already. Okay. Listen. I don't know who need to hear this, but maybe I need to speak to myself right now. But I don't know if it's got something to do with this Aries season that we in, this Ram energy that's going on. Why my phone keep darkening? Y'all let me know if this phone go black. Maybe it's darkening because of the sun. I thought it was about to turn off. But anyway, y'all. So I'm trying to wash my clothes. First of all, I done broke 3 nails today. Okay. One of them at the house and one over here, 2 at the laundromat. All right. I don't know why my nails just had to go. But it's all right. They was already about to fall off anyway. So stay focused. And so, yeah. So I'm putting my little clothes in the laundromat in the washing. Now, mind you, I'm already upset that I had to come to the laundromat anyway because my little washing machine acting up. So I had to come back to the laundromat. And I ain't been to the laundromat in a minute, so I'm a little spoiled. So I had to come to the laundromat. And it ain't nothing new to me. You feel me? I understand you're going to have a hit or miss. There's going to be some washers that work, some that don't. Depending on what laundromat you go to. Some that might work good and better than others, and some that might not. Same go for the dryers. So, boom, I come and I put my clothes in the washing machine. Mind you, I come to one of the rinky-dink washers, laundromats. I ain't go to one of the new ones. I came to one of the old ones. Okay. I don't know why, but I did. So, I get to it, and mind you, it's like 6 washers that work. So I work, I let's just say about 6 that work. I find the good 3 ones. At least I thought that was good. So boom, I get 2 of them that's working and one of them that's taking his time and don't want to work. So I go back to the store over here and like, hey, y'all washer over here tripping. You feel me? And I'm gonna need a refund because my money is in the machine. And so he already had an attitude. He know them washers ain't shit. And let's be real, they make too much money for these stores, for these washers, these laundromats next to these stores to be down and rinky-dink like they is. Y'all make entirely too much money. Hell, laundromat make more money than anybody in the city. Laundromats don't ever go out of business. Ever. If they do, it's rare. So at the end of the day, if you have a laundromat next to your dang on stove, you got to do better. Okay? That means y'all are not investing the money that people are spending in the machines in the store. Not saying that the laundromat is yours because you probably don't own the laundromat, but I'm pretty sure you do know who owns the laundromat. But at the end of the day, I'm getting off track. So boom, I'm washing the clothes. And I done started all of my washers at one time because that's just how I like to do. I like to start them all at one time so they all finish at the same time. Boom, 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 throw them in the dryer, get ready to go. But then I'm noticing that this one lagging behind and it ain't working. So boom, I go over there and I'm telling him like, hey man, y'all machine tripping or whatever. Before I can even tell him, he like, you overloaded. First of all, I ain't even want to come to y'all machine, come to y'all laundromat. Secondly, I ain't even got that many clothes. I barely got a week worth of clothes. And I'm talking about all together. And you talking about overload. So if you separate my clothes in 3 different loads, that's not 16 loads apiece. So at the end of the day, you literally just assume my clothes are overloaded in your machine before you even ask a question. So boom, I'm like, shit, first of all, the machine ain't even started. How the fuck you mean it's overloaded? So he like, you overloaded, go, I'll be over there, go start it, go put another load. He talking to me like this, throwing his hand. And see, I don't know what's been up with folks talking to me like this, like I'm not nobody. And see, that's what pissed me off with Zaxby's, 2 weeks ago, a week ago. Then I turned around and just went somewhere else. Oh, yeah, I was at work. And then, like I said, the black folk came in there acting like folks supposed to, kiss their ass. And now here I am over here at the Arab store. My friend said, we can't take you nowhere. At this point, it's starting to feel like I can't go nowhere because I like respect. And I don't know if y'all okay with folks talking to y'all like this, shooing you away like you a peasant, like you getting on their nerves, like you aggravating them or some shit. I don't care who you is. I will cuss your ass out. You do this right here to me. And baby, when I tell you, y'all, I'm trying to tell him and I'm showing him the video. Y'all, I even recorded a video to show him that the machine is not working. You overloaded. Go over there and change the load. First of all, now I'm yelling. Now I'm screaming to the top of my lungs at the Arab store, y'all. In the Arab store. I'm here hollering at the Arab, y'all. And hell no, I ain't scared that they gonna blow us up. Y'all might be scared, but I ain't scared. Get what? They gonna get blowed up fucking with me, talking to me crazy. At this point, excuse my French, but don't excuse my French. You can't talk to everybody crazy just because we look sweet and innocent. And so at the end of the day, like, he went to talking to me crazy, and I just started blowing before I knew it. First of all, you come your ass over here, you check y'all regular ass machine, and you give me my fucking money. So now he come his stinking ass around the corner, and he realized that machine was, in fact, faulty. And in fact, it ain't had nothing to do with me. And the machine was not overloaded. So now I'm yelling at him in the laundromat, telling him how he need to learn how to talk to folk better. How he need to get respect. And he need to be nicer. Tell me, I came. Yeah, you came after you gave me your ass. After when I walked in the store, you already had an attitude. You already talking to me crazy and assuming that I done doggone mess up y'all machine. Get your ass over here and check these regular ass machines. This ain't got nothing to do with me. You knew this was regular before I even bought, when I came and got the quarters from you. You knew the machine was regular. You knew it was regular when you watched me on the camera using these regular machines. So, moral of the story, now my message is to these raggedy ass laundromats. Get y'all shit together, bro. Y'all get more business than anybody in town. Ain't no reason for these machines to be as cheap and broke down as they are. Stanky, dirty, and then on top of that, y'all overcharging in them. And y'all ain't even at least keeping them up, keeping the maintenance up on them. We barely want to come out here to this shit. But you lucky half of us can't even afford big, real washing machines and stuff. But get what? They making portable washing machines now. So half of y'all ass gonna be put out of business in a minute because folk gonna be able to afford a washing machine for little or nothing. And we ain't gonna need you stinking sap suckers just like the damn nail salons. Y'all was treating us like crap, handing us y'all ass, telling us what we can and can't get, how much this, and trying to overcharge us for that. And now look at you. You're struggling to keep your business alive because you keep mistreating the people that's paying and keeping your food on your table. Same with you, Arabs. Y'all think we need y'all more than y'all need us? Bitch, please. Let's be real. If black folk really woke up and really realized how much money they put into these Arab stores, they wouldn't even patronize y'all. And the way that y'all be treating us sometimes, you ought to be ashamed of your damn self. You know better. You know better. Yeah, I'm coming for they juggler too. They not exempt. If I could come for white folks, black folks, and green folk, what make you think they can't be came for too? So at the end of the day, I just had to go off on the Arab, y'all. I'm sorry. So I'm doing this live because I don't want y'all to be thinking that it is okay to be walking around here being all hot-headed and snappy and sassy. Don't do that. Okay? I don't know what the energy is right now in the air that's just making me just raw. But my raw is a method to my madness. I ain't just hollering at people for nothing. I'm calm. I'm a cool, calm, collected type of person. One thing my mama taught me is to be respectful. She taught me that if I ain't had nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. And at the end of the day, I be so calm. I guess I've been a pushover all my life. I've been too letting people just get away with talking to me crazy or whatever. Okay, they seem aggravated. Don't say nothing to them. Whatever. But nah, fuck that. You can't be aggravated by me and I just walked in the store. You don't even know me. So for you to be giving me that energy, you was out of line, boo. And he needed to be cussed out. He probably do that to a lot of people and used to getting away with it and expect nobody to cuss his ass out. Baby, you got me twisted. Because I just got here. I barely even wanted to be here. And then you over here acting like this. You got me twisted. So I'm going live talking about these laundromats. Because a lot of these laundromats have been getting away. We giving you shitty service. Same way. Just because they're not in the building does not mean they're not servicing you. Your machines should be top tier with all the money that you're putting in it. There's no reason you should be coming in here and you got to skip around and find a good machine and hope and pray that you ain't taking a gamble on it. You gambling trying to wash clothes. You feel me? But all this money that they want, we can't gamble with that money, but they can gamble with your service. No, we have to stop patronizing where the service is shitty. If the service is not quality, stop spending your money. It ain't just the government and other big corporations. It's these small businesses too that need to be called the fuck out. And if they ain't gonna handle business and be in business correctly, they don't need to be in business at all. Same way with being at a job. If you don't like your job, if you got a shitty attitude, then you don't need to work. If you don't like to run the business, if you don't like to take a loss, if you don't like a person complaining, if you don't like people coming to you when they have a problem, then you don't need to be in business. It's not for you. So now that I'm snapping on him, he told me, well, it's not my machine. Well, you should have just said that then before you go to snapping on me and talking to me crazy. And then assuming that you could talk to everybody crazy. You thought I was going to let you get away with that. You tried it. And moral of the story is, don't be out here being snappy on folks for no reason. Okay? Be snappy on those that need it. Snap on those that's snapping on you. If they bite you, bite their ass bite. I ain't saying tit for tat, stone for stone, eye for eye. I'm not saying that. But what I'm simply saying that if you've been like me, who just usually be passive. You let people just get away with talking to you crazy, saying anything, and just, it's supposed to be there. You're supposed to just take it and go away with it. Treating you any kind of way, and you're supposed to go away with it. And so that's why I'm doing this video. Because I have been too passive my entire life, letting everybody get away with talking to me crazy, treat me any kind of way, mistreat me, bullying me, whatever, all because of my niceness. So now I ain't taking y'all shit. I'm going to bite your ass back. I'm going to cuss your ass out. I'm going to dog your ass out. I'm going to tell you about yourself. And I'm going to do it with love. I don't care nothing about it. I don't care nothing about it. You don't care nothing about it. So go and tell people I'm being mean all you want. Go and tell people that I snapped on you all you want. Go and tell people you walked in the store and saw me cussing folks out all you want. You best know that if you saw me cussing somebody out, it was for a reason. If you see me catching an attitude, it's for a reason. Because I'm a very, very, very patient person. I'm a very patient person. Very patient. But guess what? In this day and age, my patience is running this damn thin. And a lot of y'all weighing on them. Y'all trying and you stepping on them. So when I start biting your head off, don't say nothing to me. Because you know you earned it. You earned that strike. You earned that. Because one thing about it is I think before I do anything. I think before I speak. I think before I move. So at the end of the day, if I talk to you nicely in the calm tone, I expect the same. And if you start getting snappy with me and you start getting loud with me and you doing all this, you talking crazy. And when I start cussing your ass out, stand there and receive it just as well as I received your disrespect. You understand? So with that being said, put folks in their place if you need to. If you've been like me and you've been too passive, you've been too damn nice, you've been too damn sweet, you've been too girly, you've been too soft, you've been all of that, too everything. Now you need to be more assertive. Assert yourself. When you know people are out of line, open your mouth. You ain't got to cuss them out like me. Let me do the cussing. You be sweet. But you ain't got to cuss them out like me, but you can let them know that they out of line and they wrong. And I politely let this man know, hey, first of all, I ain't gonna say politely because I was not politely talking to him. When I started raising my voice, his energy, it's like it went from like this. This was him. And when I walked in the store, his energy was up here and I'm right here. And he went to talking to me crazy. So when he was talking to me crazy, I went to talk crazy. So now I'm raising up to his level. Now he coming down to mine. Now I'm walk to the store. When I come back over here to check my laundry, now I'm still talking shit. Now he down here where I started it. Now he calm. And I'm up here raised up. See, the tables turn real quick in this day and age. Be careful who you talk to because you never know who you entertaining. You never know what a person dealing with. You never know what they got going on at home. You never know what kind of stresses they got on their mind. You never know what type of edge they on. Baby, you never know. So be careful. Because at the end of the day, you going to mess around and get bit fooling with me. I am sick and tired of being nice and letting folks talk to me crazy, letting folks give me any kind of service and treat me any kind of way and do me any kind of way and give me any kind of love. And you can take that and stick it up your you know what. That's what you can do. If you can't love on me right, you can't respect me right, you can't take care of me right, you can't cherish me like I cherish you, you can't meet me in the middle where I meet you, then it's fuck you too. Respect. Love y'all. But be more assertive. Stop being too passive. Some of y'all need to assert yourself. Some of y'all been too assertive. Some of you need to be a little more passive. You know where you applying a little where you under applying and you over applying. Only you know. So if you always speaking your truth and always putting folks in their place, then maybe you need to be quiet. That might be your best bet, and not in a disrespectful way, but in a way of sometimes being quiet can get some things moved more so than having your mouth open. Sometimes your silence is more powerful than talking. But sometimes people who are too silent need to open their damn mouth and speak the fuck up. And in this case, I've been too silent. And so this is why y'all probably finna start seeing more and more lives, you know what I'm saying, coming from me, because I'm finna be calling out more and more people that keep coming for me. So as long as you come for me, I'm coming for you. Don't come for me if you don't want me coming for you. So with that being said, mean adjourn. Peace and love. Have a good day.